the mathematics class. This class is for class 8 and we are doing chapter circles. This class is in continuation to the previous class of chapter circles. In the previous class we were doing exercise 24a and I hope we have done one question, and in that we have done two parts. Now we will take up question number 3. Second question I am leaving it for you all to do on your own. In case if there is in doubt, you can send me your problem. Now they say in a circle of radius 17 centimeter. Again there is a circle given. So first of all I am drawing a circle and they say its radius is 17 centimeters. They say that in a circle of radius 17 centimeter, find the distance of a chord of length 16 centimeter. Find the distance of the chord whose length is 16 centimeter. Means AB is a chord and its length is 16 centimeters. Find the distance of the chord, okay, from the center. So you have to find the distance of the chord from the center. This center I am taking as O. Radius of the circle is 17 centimeter. Length of the chord is 16 centimeter. So what we will do, we will draw a perpendicular from O to AB. Let us name it as point P and this is 90 degrees. So what we are doing, our construction is draw perpendicular OP on AB. What we have to do, we will draw a perpendicular from O to AB at point P. So this is the perpendicular. And then we will join. You want, you can write, otherwise no need to write. Join OA. So when we join OA like this OA will be used as radius and radius is given 17 centimeter. So now we can say in right triangle OAP, according to Pythagoras Theorem, OA square is equal to AP square plus OP square. This is Pythagoras Theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the square of other two sides. So other two sides are AP and OP. So AP square plus OP square. We need to find out this value. This value we need to find out. What is the value of OP? So OA is how much? 17. So 17 square. AP, we know that if a perpendicular is dropped from the center, it bisects the chord. So this AP will become 8 and PB will become 8. So AP is how much? 8 square plus OP square. So we can say that OP square is equal to 17 square minus 8 square. We know A square minus B square is A plus B and A minus B. So 17 and 8 is 25 into 17 minus 8. 9 is 9. And that is equal to OP square. So we can say that OP is equal to under root of 25 into 9. Root of 25 is 5 and 9 is 3. 5 3 is 15. So it is 15 centimeters away from the center. The chord is 15 centimeters away from the center. I am taking as question number 4. They say circles are concentric. Now concentric circles means two circles which have same center. Suppose I draw one circle with center O and with this, suppose I say radius is small r and I take some other radius as capital R and draw one more circle. So these two circles having the same center are known as concentric circles. So similarly they are saying, they have given a question. They say that circles are concentric, means their center is same and that is O. And you have to find AC. So I have written find AC. AC means this distance from A to C we have to find out. Then they say OM is equal to 8. OM means perpendicular distance is 8 centimeter. Means from center to the chord the perpendicular distance is 8 centimeters and OC is 10. This radius of the smaller circle is 10. We have to find out AC. So if I calculate AM and I calculate CM, I can find out the value of AC. AC can be written as AM minus CM. According to the diagram, AM minus CM will give you the AC. So how do we calculate CM? So to calculate CM, we will consider in right triangle OMC. OMC. What we can say, OC is hypotenuse because this is 90 degree, opposite to it is hypotenuse. So OC square is equal to CM square plus MO square. OC is given 10. So 10 square is equal to CM, we have to find out. CM square plus OM is 8, so 8 square. It means 100 minus 64 is equal to CM square, implies that CM is equal to CM square is equal to 36, implies that CM is equal to 6 centimeter. So we got the value of this as 6 centimeters. Now we will find out BM. How do we find out BM? Again in right triangle OMB. In OMB, whatever will be the value of MB, same will be the value of MA, because AB is the chord in the bigger circle. AB is the chord of the bigger circle. So we can say OB square is equal to OM square plus MB square. OB is 17, so 17 square is equal to OM is 8 square and plus MB square. So MB square will be 17 square minus 8 square. This we can use as A plus B and A minus B. That will be 17 plus 8 and 17 minus 8. 17 plus 8 is 25. 17 minus 8 is 9. So that is MB square, implies that MB will be under root of 25 into 9, that is 5 into 3, and that is 15 centimeter. So we got MB as 15 centimeter. MB is same as MA because point M bisects the chord AB. So that comes out to be 15 centimeters. Now we can say AC. AC is AM minus CM. AM is 15 and CM we calculated 6 centimeters. So AC is 9 centimeters. That is the final value. Now we move on to the next question. Now next topic that we will be discussing is angle properties of a circle. So what is the first property? Only you need to remember the properties, and with the help of these properties we will be solving the questions or we will be finding the value of the angles. So first property is that angle made by an arc. Let us draw a circle. This is a small circle that I am making. Now if I take an arc, you know what is the meaning of arc? Arc means a continuous piece of a circle. Suppose I take an arc AB. Now with the help of this arc, if I draw an angle at the center, so whatever is its value, same with the same arc I draw an angle at the circumference. So whatever is the value of this angle, the angle made by the same arc on the center is double. Suppose this value is x, so this will come as 2 times of x. Suppose this is point O, this is point C. Means what is the rule, or what is the first rule? angle made by an arc at the center is double than the angle made by the same arc in the remaining part of the circumference. Remaining part means if you draw an angle, means remaining part means except this part, means I take up this arc, and with the help of this arc I make an angle at the center and on the other part of the circle. So angle made at the circumference will be half of the angle that is made at the center by the same arc. Number 1. So what is the first rule, or what is the first property that you need to remember is that angle made by an arc at the center is twice angle made by the same arc on the other part of the circle or on the circumference. Remember that the angle has to be on the circumference, means it can be like this also. Suppose one angle is ACB, other angle can be let us say ADB. So this angle will also be x, and because why? Because at the center it is 2x, so at the circumference it will be half, so 2, so it will half of 2x is x. Similarly, if I draw an angle at this point with the same arc, this also will be x. So what is the first rule? First rule is that angle made by an arc at the center is twice as compared to the angle made on the rest of the circle by the same arc. This was number 1. Now number 2 is that angles made by an arc, angles in the same segment, means angles made by the arc. Suppose this is the arc AB. Now this makes x here also, x here also, x here also. So this ADC, let us say ADCEB, this is a different segment. So angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. Second property is angles in the same segment. In the same segment are equal. Always remember. Now in this segment BECDA, one you can see angle D, angle C, angle E, and all of them are having the same measurement. So this is x, like this. Then next is angle made in a semicircle is right angle. Why? Suppose this is a circle and this is the diameter. Now if you consider, this is diameter AB. Now if you consider AB arc, this AB arc, so this AB arc is making angle of 180 degree at, suppose here is the center. So angle made at the center by this arc is 180 degree. So any angle made in the semicircle will be 90. This angle will be 90. Why? Because on the center it is making 180. So on the circumference it will make half. So half, this is 180 degree. So half of 180 will be 90 degree. So according to this we can say third point is that angle in a semicircle, is right angle. Always any angle made on in a semicircle is a 90 degree or a right angle. Then one more thing is there that I'll just rub it out and then I'll be. Next topic is about cyclic quadrilateral. So what is a cyclic quadrilateral? First of all, suppose this is a circle and I draw a quadrilateral inside this. A, B, C, D. So A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. But why is it known as cyclic quadrilateral? Because all its vertices A, B, C and D are lying on the circumference of a circle. So this type of quadrilateral is known as cyclic quadrilateral. Means if all the vertices of a quadrilateral, or all the four vertices of a quadrilateral lie on the circumference of a circle, it is known as cyclic quadrilateral. Now the properties of cyclic quadrilateral is that its sum of opposite angles. Sum of opposite angles is always 180 degree. Means in this particular diagram, angle A plus angle C will be 180 and angle B plus angle D will be 180 degree. So this we need to remember. All these things that we are talking here, we will be using these in solving the questions. Now one more property is there. If any of the side is extended, let us say this I have extended CB side to E. Now this exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angle. I will just read out. If a side of cyclic quadrilateral is produced, the exterior angle so formed is equal to the interior opposite angle. Means this angle ABE will be equal to ADC. Why? We know that angle D plus angle B is 180. Just now we have studied B plus D is 180, so that is why. And in this diagram, suppose this is angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. We can say that angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Why? Linear pair, or you can say angle CBA plus angle ABE is equal to 180 degree. Again the same reason, linear pair. Now this is equal to 180, at the same time this is also equal to 180. So we can equate them. When we equate angle CBA plus angle ABE is equal to angle D plus angle B. Now angle B is this, at the same time angle B is this. So these two cancel, ABE. Now ABE is equal to angle D is equal to angle B. So this is what it says. Means if any side of a cyclic quadrilateral is extended or produced, then the exterior angle formed is equal to the opposite interior angle. So these are the basic things that you need to remember before we solve the question. So now all the points that were supposed to be told, I have told you. Now we move on to the exercise. Exercise, that is exercise 24B. In this there are 15 questions with the diagram. So I'll be discussing the questions in the multiples of 2. I'll read out the question. They say calculate the angles marked with the letters. So letters are there, C, A, B and so on. So second question, we have to find the value of this angle C. Now you can see that this arc is making an angle at the center, that is C, and the same arc is making an angle at the circumference. Circumference angle is 40 degree. We know that the angle made by a same arc at the center is double as compared to the circumference. So if this is 40, this will be double of 40, so that is 80 degree. So here we are using the properties. Now move on to the fourth question. In this, this is the arc that is making the angle at the center. Now this arc is making 40 degree at the center, at the circumference. So at the center it will make how much? 80 degree. Now this is 80 degree. Now this is radius, and at the same time this is radius. So we have to calculate the value of B also. If this and this is equal, it means if I name it as P and Q, so OPQ is isosceles triangle, becomes an isosceles triangle. OPQ becomes an isosceles triangle. If it becomes an isosceles triangle, it means base angles will also be equal. So if this is B, this also will be B. So we can say A plus B is equal to 180 according to angle sum property. according to angle sum property. So A is 80 plus B and B is 2B is equal to 180. So 2B is equal to 180 minus 80 is equal to 100. 2B. So B comes out to be 100 upon 2, that is 50 degree. So value of B is 50 degree. So we calculated value of A is 80 degree and value of B is 50 degree. So now with this I come to an end of today's class. In the next class we will continue with the other questions of the same exercise 24b, and maybe by the next we will be done with the chapter. So stay blessed, stay at home and keep on studying and keep on watching. Thank you all of you.